I'm Shannon Thresher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. A little over a year ago, we did a mud test with rifles, with an AR and an AK, and today we're going to do it with some handguns. As you can see, we have a Glock, a Beretta, and a Ruger 38 Snubby, or actually 327, but we're running 38s today. So the point of this is not to get the gun super muddy and see that we can make it fail, because anyone can do that. I'm trying to be educational with these, and basically what we're showing is, if you fall down in a foot pursuit, if you're running through the rain or the mud or whatever, if your gun happens to fall in the mud or in a puddle or something, is it going to run for you, or do you need to stop and completely clean it out? We'll see. So as you can see, I put some tape over the muzzles. That's just for safety. If you shove mud down your barrel, you definitely don't want to shoot your gun. So all right, let's see how we do. Okay, we'll start with a Beretta, kind of an older gun. Beretta kind of gets a bad rap because of some time in the military where they were overshooting them and stuff. I like them. It's not really an older gun when you talk about it. It was developed in the 70s, and the Glock was developed in the 80s, so 10 years in the gun world. But anyway, enough about that. So what we have here, the muzzles are taped, the chambers are empty just for safety. I'm gonna throw it in, I'm gonna pull it out, I'm gonna rack the slide. We got 5 rounds in each one, so we'll see how it does. All right. Like I mentioned on the first mud test, if you want to be an intern for 30-Second Tactics and you like cleaning muddy guns, let me know, because otherwise I got to clean these up tonight. All right. My apologies to everybody who babies their guns, but here we go. And again, not trying to get it super duper muddy, because you can make a gun fail. That's not an issue. But thrown in the mud and water and pulled out. Rack the slide. All right, I'd say that passed. We'll run the Glock. And again, these are empty chambers, but we're still not flagging anybody, just in case. All right. The Glock probably likes the mud. It probably shoots better with mud and water on it. I don't know. Hard to make a Glock fail. Now that I've said that, watch this one fail on me. All right, out of the mud and water and soaked, we rack it. And I can't see the front sight. Okay, no judging me on aiming, because I can't see the sights with the tape on them. All right, and everyone loves to talk about how revolvers never fail. They do tend to be more reliable than automatics in certain situations, but they have a lot of open spaces, so when you start talking about getting them dirty and gritty, there's a lot of stuff to jam up. So we'll give this one a shot. And the fish don't know what's going on in this pond. All right, nice and wet and muddy. And we'll pull it out. And watch our muzzle. And here we go. Well, there you go. Did we prove anything? Well, I don't know. It's not really a scientific test, but in normal and slightly more than normal wear and tear, like I said, you're in a foot pursuit, you fall down, your gun falls in mud, falls in a puddle or a pond, or your country police, and you got to run through a stream or whatever. Your handguns and your rifles, as we proved in the other one, are still pretty likely to run for you. Just doesn't prove everything. We might do it again and get different results. And like I said at the beginning, always be aware if you drop your gun or fall with your gun in your hand or something, a muzzle obstruction is what you really want to be aware of, because we could take any of these guns and just shove an inch of mud in the end, and then it's a totally different story. That wouldn't be safe. So don't do that. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, work, train, repeat. Stay safe.